Hey, welcome back to another video for RankBreaker. What we're going to do today is show you a little bit of the leaps and bounds that we have made since the last video. You can see that I have already got 2 local instances opened up on my machine, and a few small pieces of caveatal information here is that the system, the servers think and they see that I am logged into 2 instances under 1 username, and some features will not work explicitly as designed. However, half of them do update a little bit, so I can give you some rundown. But that is not what we're here for. We're going to go ahead and actually jump right in. So you see that matchmaking starts immediately when you press play, searching for a match. Now, if you cannot find an existing match, you will open up to be the host, and when a player is looking, they will match with you instead. So that's a little bit more of a technical sided thing with some basic explanation, so I don't have to go into all the jargon. It's just magic to me anyhow. Once 2 players are matched, you'll see that the familiarity of selecting your deck at the first opening section and the drafting phase is largely unchanged. If you don't like a card, you can go ahead and swap that card out and it puts the new card right in your hand. You can do that to all 3 cards. I want to make sure to show you Bloodthirst ability, so I'm going to go ahead and confirm that. Same thing here. I want to make sure I show you Ironjaw's ability, but I don't care about the other 2. So we'll swap them. Now immediately it opens up into round 1 and locations populate. You draw the card. You can see you have your 3 draft cards and you have the 1 card drawn from round 1. Up in the top center, that feature I told you doesn't work perfectly because it's 2 instances running on the same user. That is the wager system. It's competitive backbone. When you win or lose, you will be winning or losing rank points. These rank points are your direct standing on the leaderboard. So it is an incredible system. Once I can show you the best way to get it working, I will do that. Now, it doesn't matter because that is not what we're talking about. I want to show you parity is still in sync. You can see we play a card down here on the left, and it still shows up on the right in the opponent card slot. We do have working scores, tallies all the way through. Without an energy system in place, however, we cannot be restricted by how many cards. We cannot be restrictive of what cards are played because it's a testing environment. So when you see me dropping all these cards, just know that once we get to beta, it will be a little more restrictive than what you see today. One thing I want to show you, which is really cool, is this Bloodthirst ability. Now, when I go ahead and play him in a slot, when he reveals, he's going to destroy the other cards in his lane on his side of the field. When he destroys a card, for every one he destroys, he gets +2 power. And you'll notice that when he destroys the cards, it does not repack his position in the lane. So he stays right there in that 3rd slot. Boom, there it is. Now, when this happens, you can still drag and drop cards over, and it works, and it's fancy. Go ahead and end turn here. See, that play still stands correct. Now, one fun thing is, these cards currently, my decks are only 6 cards, and that's for testing reasons. Your primary deck will be 12 cards plus 1 disruptor for 13 cards, and it will be chosen out of a full 16 card deck. Now, we're going to go ahead and play Ironjaw over here, and his ability is to destroy the weakest opponent card on the opponent's side of the field. We're going to go ahead and see if that works. I tried this earlier, and he destroyed Bloodthirst, who is not the weakest. But Bloodthirst absolutely survived that. He destroyed the other card, Siran. And you can see that the positions don't update. So if you have a card that's deterministic of a position of another card on a board, that tactic can sit and stay. It also allows for additional card types. Right now, Bloodthirst and Ironjaw are the 2 cards that work that we have. I'm going to go ahead and drop these 2 last cards on the right into slots here. Going to claim that location, and immediately you can see that we have rival and victor panels.